Over this last week, I had a conundrum. With so many things to make and so little time, I had no idea what to make this video about. Should I make it a mocktail or a cocktail? What glassware do I use? What technique would make it the most unique? And in all reality, did I even want to have a drink? I was completely stumped. But then, my wife had a great idea. I was gonna make a drink for this thing. Minnie, look up here. So my wife came up with another crazy idea. Instead of drinks for me or her, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, they're gonna be for Minnie. We're gonna be calling it a doggy tail. If we end up coming up with any more, then they'll all be doggy tails instead of mocktails or cocktails. And hopefully she ends up enjoying it. I don't see why she wouldn't, but we'll have to see at the end, so stick around. And here's how we make it. You'll need natural peanut butter, 100% pumpkin puree, some whole milk, some whipped cream, and at this point Minnie's thinking, what are we doing? And lastly, you'll need some carrots and a milk bone biscuit. So you might have noticed that this is not a regular type of drink, so we aren't going to be doing a ton of measuring, and I'm just making a small bowl of it, nothing too much because I don't want to upset her stomach. She doesn't get stuff like this that often. One thing to do is make sure you get natural peanut butter. It doesn't have as much sugar and preservatives and all of that, and get 100% pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix, because that won't be good for them and you would regret it later. So we're gonna start with the peanut butter. I'm gonna just do one rounded spoonful. Try to get it to the bottom because we're not gonna have too much in there. And about the same amount of pumpkin. And then I'm gonna do like 1.5 ounces of milk. I might have to add more if I put too much ice in, just so it actually blends. That's the only reason the milk's actually in there. Now I'm gonna drop in 2 carrots to make it a little bit sweeter, and I know that she likes carrots. Now I'm just gonna add in some crushed ice. I crushed it so it's a little easier on the blender. That's really loud. It'll be a little easier on the blender. And I have 2 big cubes. You've probably seen them in the videos before, or you could use like 4 small normal size cubes. I'm not actually gonna use all of it because that looks like it's a good amount. And now it's just time to blend. And now it's time to put your doggy tail into your glassware, or I should say doggy bowl, and try to smooth it out, make it look as good as possible. Might not work too well, but that's where the garnishing comes in. Add a little whipped cream and some grated carrot on top. I think that makes it look really nice. Stick a carrot and a tiny milk bone on top. And there we have the peanut butter pumpkin pup bowl. Okay. Denise likes the whipped cream. After the whipped cream, she went right after that milk bone. And following that, she dove right into the actual doggy tail. And about the next 20 minutes of our evening was watching her try to eat the whole thing. Ended up being a little bit too much for her, but in the meantime, my wife had a little bit too much fun trying to get some good angles of her, which you'll see here in a second. But at long last, Minnie reached the bottom of the bowl and finally got to that carrot that she left till the end. She seemed to be happy to have left that for last. Minnie, who's a good girl? Minnie, yeah, good girl. But now that all the treats were done, she wanted nothing to do with me. Well, that seemed to be a success. She liked it. She finished it. We ended up getting rid of a little bit of it. It made more than I was expecting, and she's pretty tiny, but if you've got a bigger dog, then that would be a good serving size. Sorry for no drinks for you, but your furry friend might enjoy it. I think that's it. If you like it, let me know. If you end up trying it for your dog, it'd be awesome if you posted a picture or video. That'd be really cute. I can't wait to share a sip or a lick with you in the next video.